Simon, we've done God knows how many of these all season, and it's the first time this season where I don't actually know how to start the interview, but congratulations.
Yeah, obviously it's a fantastic day for everybody, personally, but more importantly the team, the squad, the supporters and everybody connected with the football club. We've worked extremely hard this year to get to where we've got to now. You suffered a low a few weeks ago, but we've responded as a football club and a squad, and there's that unity amongst us all to say, right, let's go and get to where we want to get to. So it's a great day for everybody, and one we'll enjoy and look forward to the championship in a few weeks' time.
The journey back from Colchester, you were very honest. You didn't interview, did your press conference after the game, said that you've got a second chance, but sat on the coach on the way back. Could you have envisaged such a perfect 3 weeks after that?
Well, I could, but at that moment in time, I was as low as anybody. It really sort of hit me, because I think it was probably, I think it was the worst I felt after a game, probably as a player and as a manager, because we got to where we want to get to, and we give up that opportunity. But I had to snap out of it with an hour or so and make sure that everybody was being positive about what we're going to do, because if I'm sort of down, then that reflects onto the players. So we've got positive thoughts and mindset across to the players, and obviously getting the result at Chesterfield and the response that we did just showed what we're capable of doing as a football club.
Well, lads said in interviews the following week that you had a sort of word on the bus. You got up on that journey back and said something to them on the way back to the plane. Can you reveal to us what you sort of said?
Yeah, basically that they weren't going to be allowed to wallow in any self-pity. Yeah, we were all disappointed. We felt that we let a lot of people down, but I said in a week's time we could be celebrating with an opportunity to get to Wembley, and that's what happened. And I also said 2 weeks after that you could be celebrating still getting into the Championship, getting that second opportunity, and don't give up that opportunity very lightly. And again, you've seen the players today. I think that's been a big thing. They showed the character and the spirit. What's been a real good season so far, regardless of what happened today. We've only lost 7 games, I think, all season, and that takes some doing. And we've got some quality, we've got some characters, and I think we've got our just rewards today.
How delighted are you that you will never hear the words playoff hoodoo again?
Yeah, well, it's not really bothered me, to be fair. I think it's been one of them situations where I've just sort of embraced it and said, look, I said to the players today, go out and be the new batch of heroes connected with Preston North End. Everybody talks about previous promotion winning teams and legends of the football club. Go be the new batch today, and don't worry about what's happened in the past, because we can't affect that. We could affect what happened today, and that's what the players have done. They've gone and done what they've had to do.
We did an interview maybe 10 days ago, and I asked you about what it is that you get the best out of Jermaine Beckford, who stood just to your left at the moment. And
trying to get home.
and I asked you about that. I asked them.
Chance, Bex, we're going home.
I asked you how you get the best out of him, and again he did it again today, a hat-trick and a foul. And we talked to him about how he revels in these situations. He seems to be nerveless.
Yeah, look, I think as a manager you've got to get the best out of your players, and not just Jermaine. You've got to get sort of everybody performing to the best of their abilities, and that's what you have to do. And we've tried to do that. I've got a fantastic staff that help me along the ways with that. Yeah, we've got an affinity with Jermaine, me and Glyn, that we know how he works, he knows how we work. And not a lot of people know that he's probably trained 3 times in the last 5 weeks with a slight fracture in his toe. And it's something that I've kept under wraps, and even just now, this is the first time they're going to talk about that, because he's gone from playing just to playing games. He's not trained probably in 5 weeks, and that's a secret that we've had to keep quiet. But obviously he's produced in the games. Maybe he should not train that often, and that's probably what he's going to be saying to us now, that hopefully next year we sign him, that he won't need to train too much.
That'll be the first thing you're doing on Tuesday when you wake up from your celebrations, probably, will it? Speaking to his agent, speaking to the owner and trying to get him tied down?
Yeah, look, there's a lot of tough decisions to be made over the next few days. There's a lot of players out of contract, there's a lot of players that I'd like to sign, re-sign. We'll enjoy tonight, but obviously, as I said, there's going to be some real difficult decisions. Difficult decisions today to leave Chris Humphries and Scott Laird out of the team who've played a massive part in this club, and also a lot of the other lads as well. So I've got decisions to make, but I have to make them as a football manager to improve the team and take the club forwards. But obviously, regardless of what happened today, we were always wanting to sign Jermaine because of how we are with each other, and hopefully we can try and secure his signature with a few other players.
We've done this since you've probably done 5 or 6 minutes without talking about the game itself. You got off to an absolute dream start.
Look, we knew we had to be on the front foot. We had to make sure that we didn't allow them to get into the passing routine because they're a very good team. We know that, everybody knows how they play. But we knew that if we locked onto them in certain areas, stopped them from playing and then eventually let them have possession, then we could still hurt them in the top end of the pitch. And when you've got Garner and Beckford in your team, you're always going to get opportunities from the players behind them, but you've got players that are going to take them. And perfect start, goal in the first couple of minutes, set piece, second one, another set piece. So it was a perfect start for us, and it obviously gave us a platform to go and ultimately win the game.
They took a risk putting Nathan Thompson in, and the very first thing Paul Gallagher did was put a ball into the channel for Jermaine Beckford to run into and test him. And I'm assuming that's why he came off, not anything other than his hamstring.
Yeah, well, that was quite a ploy that we had, because I was quite surprised when I saw his name on the team sheet, and I didn't think that he was 100% fit. We wanted to make sure that we possibly tested him, and that was the case. So fortunately for the lad, he suffered the injury, but we had to do what we think was right for the team, and we knew we had to work them in certain areas of the pitch, and we've done that, and we've got the goals. But I think a lot of credit still goes to the back four and the goalkeeper, who, when there were shots being made, they were blocking things, they defended extremely well. To win 3 playoff games without conceding a goal takes some doing, and to score, what is it, 7, 9 goals? Is it 8 goals? 1, 3 and 8 goals? 8 goals and not concede, obviously is a fantastic contribution by everybody.
Last couple of things. What did you say at half-time? I'm guessing you had to probably try and keep a lid on it.
Well, obviously, as you can imagine, it was a happy dressing room, but the players were doing your team talk for you. They were saying, right, we've not achieved anything. Second half, we have to make sure that we're not complacent. We have to up the tempo and do it even more. And obviously, get the 4th goal was a big goal for us. Jermaine had a fantastic opportunity before that. Didn't finish it, but obviously finished with the hat-trick. So, yeah, the next goal was always going to be important, but it was a steely determination to make sure that we finished the job off, and a professional desire to do that as well.
And finally, once the 4th goal did go in, did it allow you to actually relax? Were you able to sort of enjoy the sort of last 10-15 minutes or so? Because these sort of things you can't really enjoy them, can you? But you must have been able to just stand there and take it all in.
Take it all in, yeah. You looked up the clock and think there's 20 odd minutes still left there, and you're thinking, right, could do with it finishing, we can crack on, to be fair. But it's a great day for the football club, and the supporters have travelled down here with no trains and ridiculous kick-off times. Showed what they're capable of doing, and the today is for everybody connected with the club, because this club is as one, as we keep talking about today, that believe that we can achieve stuff, stick together as a club and a city, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of people enjoying tonight, tomorrow, and probably the next couple of weeks.
Many congratulations.
Cheers, Ben. Thank you very much. Cheers.